And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Fielded by Rendon, and he's retired 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike one, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the first baseman. Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera.
In there at the knees, strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
And this is fouled straight back. Now here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Adam Lind, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And he is out on the tag. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Mitch Moreland.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters waits on it. 1 down. Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Rendon is there. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting sixth,
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Eaton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Second baseman Anthony Rendon.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
center fielder, Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trey Turner stands in as he looks at a called strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 now. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Casey Daniels. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. Digging in, Adam Eaton. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza.
Adam Eaton.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Moreland is there. The tag, and he is out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. And he's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Brock Holt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cabrera
sends that one out of play for strike 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance? Adam Lind. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Adam Lind.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Holt is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder number 28.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Mookie
off for
Betts.
Boston,
He's 0 for
right
1
fielder,
thus far.
Mookie
First
Betts.
pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Lifted into center field. Turner's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Betts. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there. 2 gone. 2 away in the inning now. Here's Matt Wieters. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And that misses 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Hard hit towards center. Turner is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Casey Daniels. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman.
And that misses ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
The left
In now is
fielder,
Adam
number
Eaton.
2.
He's 0 for 1
Adam
after grounding out in his
Eaton.
only trip to the plate so far. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Adam Lind. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Shortstop.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heading after it is Turner, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3, and he will get there to make the running play, and that in now is Anthony Rendon. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Hit weekly back to the mound. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Bogaerts has it. The second for 1. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch inside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals. Second with ease. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. They put the tag on, and he is out at third. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Grounded softly to the right. Moreland takes it in, and he is out on the tag. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line towards center field. Oh, and he botches it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Moreland.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Eaton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in once again, Casey Daniels. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Third baseman, Casey
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman,
ready for another shot now, Miguel Cabrera. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Standing in, Blake Swihart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Here's Jackie Bradley now, looking for a third straight two-out hit and a run in the inning. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty in the inning. Striding in once again, Adam Lind. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's Carson Smith. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Reined in. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and this will remain. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Dustin Pedroia.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Turner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So striding in, Mitch Moreland. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Turner's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. To short. Gloved by Turner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So coming to the plate, Casey Daniels has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Back up the middle, played on the backhand. To second for one, back to first, a double play. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Andrew Benintendi.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Turner's on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brock Holt. He doubled his last time through. And that one stayed too low apparently. Pitch on the way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Turner into shallow left, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Adam Eaton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ready with the 2-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first in time, one away. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Alfaro. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. Digging in and looking for more, Blake Swihart. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Blake Swihart.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Turner. 2 down. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Justin Turner.
Now the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit on the ground to third. Holt is right there. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. In now is Anthony Rendon. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. The 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Moreland.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. Martinez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead. But stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia dives. What a stop. In time. Ready once again, Casey Daniels. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Now is Adam.
Left fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. And he's got a shot at it. Nate Jones is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
But he will just bluff the go, not willing to risk it, and this game will continue at least one more batter.
Designated hitter, Lorenzo
Alfaro is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Pedroia ranging into shallow right, and the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. The big bat for the Nationals tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Miguel Cabrera. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time to the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.